Hey out there, good morning to you. It's like 9:15 a.m., September 13th, Tuesday. Here's what's going on. The stock market opens up at 15 minutes. I've been playing around the stock market if you've watched any of my other videos. The CPI report, I don't even know what the CPI report was a couple of months ago. Consumer Price Index report came out this morning, and it wasn't that favorable for the stock market. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is my TD account, and I bought Nike yesterday. And Nike, I already lost $614. I'm laughing. I don't know if I'm laughing inside. And that's just the day over at my TD account. I am negative 1730. Good thing I have a vision board, if that's what they call it. Let me show you what I mean. Hanging up on the wall so I can look over and get some motivation. It has a bunch of stuff that I would like in the future, like I'd like someone to write me a check for $10 million or have a stack, 10 million. That Cadillac CTS-V. Oh, yes, I have a Cadillac CTS right now, but this is the V with the Corvette engine. It's kind of subtle, but it's not that subtle. Out of the whole vision board, this is probably the most important thing to me. Having fun? Am I having fun? If I'm not having fun, none of this is worth it. So with the stock market down, look up at the vision board. I feel weird calling it a vision board. I'm gonna call it a board with pictures on it. And I look up and I see having fun. Having fun? It's not like I'm having fun losing money. However, I have a history where I've had some things happen around me and to me that I can still have gratitude at least. So, who cares about the stock market? It's gonna bounce back. I'm going to show you guys a couple little clips from when I was in the Borgata and Hard Rock this weekend. I didn't really videotape. I'm a little self-conscious about videotaping when there's so many people around. Like, I don't know, I just feel kind of weird. But if I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm videotaping every time, and then I could justify it to Diane. Anyway, this is the Video Poker for Winners program. I think I've mentioned this before. That's Bob Dancer. He wrote that book, $1 Million Video Poker, or Video Poker Millionaire. I forget the name of it. I'm sorry, Bob. But Bob is the expert with video poker. I'm not going to go into detail, but I'm recommending the book, and I'm also recommending this Video Poker for Winners tutorial. It's a program where you can practice. I'm going to show you a little bit in a second. So before I show you the Video Poker for Winners, that tutorial, I don't know how exciting that's going to be because there's no money in the game, you know? Like, I talked about the stock market, and there's a possibility of paper trading where you don't have any skin in the game, you don't have any actual money in there. And for me, it wasn't for me. I need to have the skin in the game. I know that's the third time I said that. In order to get the real feel, the emotional and I guess psychological feel of what it's like to win and lose actual cash. Like I said, I'm much more conservative at the stock market. You won't be able to tell from the Nike loss. However, little disclaimer, I'm going to turn that Nike trade yesterday into a swing trade, and then I'm going to call it a win when it comes back. Only you guys are going to know. We went down to Atlantic City. I'm going to show you a couple of clips from that. I didn't videotape that much because, like I said, I felt kind of weird. It was there were so many people down there that it feels weird sitting next to somebody and videotaping and having commentary, so I didn't do it. However, if I got 1,000 subscribers, like I said, I don't think I'd be self-conscious. I'd be videotaping away. We went down Friday night when Diane got off of work. Let me just tell you real quick the routine for when Diane gets out of work and we're going to Atlantic City. She'll tell me when she's about 10, 15 minutes away, and then I'll start prepping. I'll have a snack out ready for her. And she'll run in, she'll go to the bathroom, change her shoes, because she just got done working like 10 hours. She always takes a nap on the way down to Atlantic City, by the way. I'm driving. I'll have a cup of coffee ready for her and some snacks. We'll get right in the car and we'll go down. So we did that, and we were pretty successful. I'm going to show you a clip. I hit a little hand pay for $1,600. I got a couple other 4 of a kinds. We left there winners. The problem was we went back on Saturday. Well, we had to go back. Because my son and his girlfriend needed a room at the Hard Rock. They had a wedding that they went to, and they needed a room down in Atlantic City. So we went back down, and that was not a good session at the Hard Rock or Borgata. However, the good news is I got to see my friends Ira And Sherry, shout out to you guys. I saw you over at the Hard Rock. I hope you did better than I did. And Ira, as you watch me with the stock market, you're probably like, oh man, this guy is an amateur. And I am an amateur. And then when I went over to the Borgata on Saturday, I saw a subscriber, Tatiana. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Tatiana. It's a nice name. And I got to meet her, and it was nice to meet her. But also on top of it, she gave me something really valuable. She gave me info on this app. It's called Win Lose. I think that's the name of it. Win Loss or Win Lose. I have it on my phone, but I can't look at it right this second. It's an app to help you track your wins and losses at the casino. So at the end of the year when you're doing your taxes, it's right there. It's logged, and I'm don't quote me on this, but I think the IRS accepts that as your win-loss statement. It's huge because Tatiana remembered when I just got done going through 2019, 2020 tax audit, and I didn't have the proper documentation for my win-loss statements. I wound up paying a couple extra bucks. So not anymore, not with this app. I'm not gonna. So let me show you these clips real quick. It's a start. We literally just got here 5 minutes ago. So it's bonus poker, and I'm up a couple bucks already. I like when that happens. We've only been here for about, I bet you, 20 minutes. So let's see what happens. I'm not videotaping over here because that glare is there, that light. Anyway, I got to stay over here because I keep on hitting. I couldn't find $500. It's the next day. It's the 14th. I'm sorry I never got around to finishing the video yesterday. I want to show you guys that Video Poker for Winners video poker tutorial program I mentioned. I'll make another video on that. On one hand, I don't know how interesting it's going to be because there's no money being played, so there's no skin in the game. However, when I was playing it or practicing on it, I noticed all these mistakes because it's a great program. So it points out when you're not holding the correct cards. And the biggest mistakes, kind of subtle, were I'm not holding for the straight flushes. And that's one thing I have to work on. For some reason, my eyes don't go there. And a bunch of other mistakes too. Yesterday, the stock market, I showed you guys the stock market yesterday going down. Well, it continued going down. I'm holding Nike until it rebounds. I think I lost like $3,500 yesterday. I'm laughing inside, but also I've mentioned skin in the game at least 5 times already. And if you don't have any money involved with the stock market or even casinos or anything else, you could play and maybe have fun. For me, I need to see whether or not I could stomach the losses. And if I can, if I'm a sore loser, I got to get out of it. So yesterday was not pleasant because I do not like losing. I do not like losing. However, it's part of it. I'm sitting down here in Keyport. It's a nice place to come down and chill. I'm at a dead end right now. Let me show you where I'm at. So you see dead end. There's a Raritan Bay over there. This is Keyport over here. I mean, I almost forget how awesome Keyport is. That's like picturesque. Across the Raritan Bay is Manhattan. And then I've mentioned to you guys before how many jobs I've had. I've had over 100 jobs. It's not like that's not just like lip service. Like over 100 jobs. Like I've really had over 100 jobs. And I happen to work in this place for about 6 months. It was a rehab for alcoholics and drug addicts. I don't know how a rehab goes out of business. I quit there a while ago. So I worked here and then I went up to another location they had. It was a detox in Kearney, New Jersey. And it was satisfying, but the pay stunk. Pay stunk. So now this building has been vacant for, I bet you, 2 years. I looked into seeing whether or not I could buy it as an investment. But they have this all corded off for some kind of a development project. Anyway, make a long story short about the video is I'm going back into the stock market today and we're gonna try to win. And then the next video I make, I'll show you guys that Video Poker for Winners tutorial. And again, I'm highly recommending it. If you guys like playing video poker and you're not sure if you're playing it correctly, it has like 100 different variations of games. It shows you the pay tables. I'll show you a quick video. The next video, that's what I'll do.